Hey everybody, this is Tina. It is December 16th. I want to rather do it on a Wednesday than any other day, but I'm actually 2 days late. Um, I have been very, very busy this week. I've had exams, and I've also took my daughter to go see my behavior, which was an all-day event. If you are tuned into my FB, you saw pictures, and you know that my back was aching and my feet was hurting and everything. So that was something, and I just thought that now would be a perfect time. The house is kind of quiet, you know. Well, until there's someone else, I'm just ready to burn. So somebody's gonna get that. So in all of that, I have to say Tuesday was the day I went to go see Ron's Behaviors downtown. I'm in Chicago, so downtown Chicago, all day. And yes, I will confess, I was not good all day. I was good half the day. And then my husband was like, get out of the library, because, there's downtime between this, getting the band and buying the CD to go see and then actually seeing Minus Behavior. So one was at 8 o'clock, 8:30 that morning, which was getting the band, buying the CD, and then 7 o'clock at night when you actually get to go see Minus Behavior. So there was a lot of downtime. And he's like, get out of the library, go to the mall. So I actually blamed this on him. I went to the mall, and what? I was not ready to eat outside of the house yet. And, yeah, so and I couldn't stop myself. Anybody else knows what I'm talking about? Auntie Anne's pretzels. Oh my god. They are delish. Okay. So, I was a very bad girl. And I had me some pretzels. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm gonna tell you. So, but there, and then the next day I didn't go to work out because my feet hurted and my back was hurting. It was just ridiculous. And then and I also did one of my exams that day, and then the next day I did my other exam. Plus, took my daughter to the dentist. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what happened, how it was, and this is how real life goes. Interjects us into your time frame of what you want to do. So there it is. But today I'm gonna go work out, and I found out that about I went last time, it was about 7 o'clock, and hardly anybody was there at 7:30. So I was thinking maybe if I go about 6:30 at night, 6 o'clock, something around there, then I can get more time in. Now I usually get 30 minutes in, but like the first time I went out, I only got to do 10 minutes on the elliptical, and before my heart was like, you gotta quit, because it's very hard to get back together into the routine of things. Like before, when I was exercising, before I stopped, I was up to 45 minutes straight on the elliptical. But another thing that makes a difference is I'm in a different gym, because I had to, move. Had to move or whatever. So I'm in a different gym, closer to where I live, and the ellipticals are different. So that also plays a part. But 10 minutes last time, and then time for last, and then last time I actually got up to 15 minutes. Now it is so hard because your heart is just pounding, and it's feels like it's gonna exit out your chest, and that is painful. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. And I thought to myself, when I first started last time, when I first got a band initially, which was in 2009, I am a 2-year bander, and like um, my title's gonna say Recovery Week 2, because I'm getting back on track. Um, recovery Relapse, that is, 2. Week 2. Saying that just made me forget what I was saying. Oh, I would, when I first started, I could only do a minute, and then 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes, and then when I got up to 15 minutes, what I would do is, I would do 15 minutes, and I would stop for probably 5 to 7 minutes, and then get back on for 15 minutes, and I think I'm going to do that today, and see how that works out, with my body and everything. And another thing I'm doing is leg presses, and that is another way of doing squats without actually doing the squat yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the machine way. Next, as I move up, I want to do the free weights, and then move up again to doing it myself. So these are steps I'm going to take to make sure that my butt stays intact, because, you see a few lap banders, and when they're all said and done, the butt is gone. I want my butt. Okay. I don't want to be so thin, it's ridiculous. I want to be that nice, thick but thin, nice black, nice, you know what I'm saying? So in order to keep my breasts, later down the road, right now I'm doing the lifting on the machine, but later down the road I'm going to do, be able to try to lift the bar, just the bar by itself in bench pressing, and then free weights on the bar, and that will help keep my breast intact. So these are little steps down the road that I'm going to, as I go, that I'm going to take in order to keep my body, so I hopefully won't have to have surgery to fix it all. So hopefully these are things that will help out. Everybody I see is doing that 12 days to Christmas. I mean, it is Christmas time, but I just don't have the information and to talk 12 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? So, kudos to those who do. I don't, so I'm not gonna do it. Tomorrow is actually my birthday. I turn, I guess I'll say it, 31. It was very difficult being this age and not having your stuff together, I should say. Finances is crazy and everything, and but right now we're in the midst of getting everything together and making it so that when we move one last time before she graduates high school. But she's only 9 right now, so that's, we want to stay in the house for a long time. But other than, I'm in my robe, as you can see, because I don't work right now at this point of time. So I don't see any reason to put on clothes just to be in front of this camera. Never. I'm not going to get all flashy with it. Really lucky I found some clothes. No, I'm just kidding, but still, I'm not gonna get dressed just to be in front of this camera. Other than that, I guess I have nothing else to say. I will say this, that I do have to get in the habits of taking my vitamins. That is, taking my vitamins, drinking 6 bottles of water each day, and actually, measuring my food is, I know the all three together is a big part, but I have to say those is the hardest part to me, to take the time out to do all these things. For one, I hated taking medicine a lot because I watched my mom. She was just take medicine, any little thing and every little thing, and I thought to myself, I'm not gonna do that. So, in me not doing that a lot, then now it's hard to remember. Okay, take your vitamins. And speaking of which, for all of you who are newbies and don't know what vitamins to get or whatever, I have Viactive, and it's for calcium. And there's a second good thing about this. Why? Since I haven't taken it right now. It comes in these nice little packages, and you open it up, right? And you think, calcium's gotta be this nasty big pill, this nasty vitamin pill. Comes in this nice little chocolate. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm just so craving chocolate right now, and I have to have it, and you haven't taken your vitamins today, this is a great source of calcium and a nice little chocolate. So you get win-win, right? My top on that. Don't overdo it just because you want chocolate. No, doesn't work that way. I also got One Daily for Women. Walgreens kind, because I'm not going to spend all that money. No, and B complex. And because, excuse me, when all said and done, I want more children. I know a lot of people say, why would you lose the weight first to have kids? Well, guess what? I can't have kids right now because of my weight. And unlike a lot of other people who started out, I wasn't big to begin with. So when you're big to begin with, then it doesn't matter if you're big. You can still have kids, you know what I'm saying? But if you weren't big to begin with, and then you get big, your body is out of whack on your cycle, number one. I don't have a cycle every month. I can go 8 months to a year or so without one, and still not be pregnant. I went to the doctor, nothing wrong, it's just my weight. But anyway, I take folic acid. Another thing that helps in that is because of that, and no cycle, and the weight would not be good to have, and then you get pregnant. It's like double, you know what I'm saying? So if you lose all the weight and say you get pregnant, you gain 40 pounds, but guess what? Once you're done and all you have gained is that 40 pounds, then that's all you have to lose. Not 40 pounds plus that extra 100 and something that you already weighed beforehand. No. All you have to lose is that 40 pounds, which is compared to so, you know, these are the reasons. Those are the vitamins that I take every day. You know, I do have my whey protein shake. It tastes better now. And the reason why is because I add one of these little instant things to it. Mine is raspberry lemonade. Um, and it makes it taste so good. So good. So if your protein shake tastes nasty, add one of those little instants to it, and whatever flavor you like, that's what it's going to taste like. So make sure you pick the right one. From now on, I need to start drinking water, and I've thought about it. My 6 bottles. If you drink water every 2 hours, and say you go to bed about, I don't know, 10 or something like that, or I don't know, whatever. You can start about 8, or you can start about 10, or whatever. 8 to 6 every 2 hours, and you have all your 6 bottles of water right there. So I just thought about that, and then you think about that, and you think, a bottle of water every 2 hours. Guess what? You don't feel as hungry as you would be if you don't do that. And I've just realized that today. So, kudos. But to those who don't realize it, you need to do this. Because you think, oh my gosh, why am I so hungry? And it's because you're not drinking your 6 bottles of water every day. And then if you contribute the water, and then every meal you have a protein, and with the water, if you feel that you're overeating, the water will help you not eat as much, because the water would kind of fill you, every 2 hours. Heck yeah. So the water will contribute to eating small portions. Win-win, right? So drink your water. And I'm going to end it on that note. Bye.